What is the impact of the latest FOMC decision? It is huge, okay? Because if you guys have not taken notice, it happened 2 days ago. And what they did was they actually started cutting rates again by 25 basis points. But the outlook is that they're expected to cut two more times this year, which is up from two times initially from the June projections, which is good for the markets because that means there's going to be cheaper money coming into the markets as interest rates drop. The last time the FOMC, the Fed, has actually cut rates was the end of last year. And if you guys know, if you guys remember, that back in November of last year, that was when Bitcoin actually started spiking up towards about 110K. Okay, so this is why I'm bullish on crypto. Almost the entire crypto as a whole, right? Because if Bitcoin pumps, most, if not all, of these altcoins are going to be pumping with it. So you want to be rooting for Bitcoin because that is still the driver of this market. I am long on Bitcoin. I am long quite a bit of the altcoins here, but we're going to be talking about AVAX in this video before I get too carried away. We're going to be talking about AVAX, Avalanche, the token. But I am long on quite a bit of the altcoins here. And my opinion on this market, of course, is bullish right now. And I'll tell you guys when I change my opinions. But these are just my opinions, like the entirety of this video and not financial advice. You have to form your own opinions and conviction. So let's go ahead and dive into FOMC, which, like I said, like I mentioned, I'll show you guys the tool that I use, okay? Because this could have major effect on the markets depending on the probability, and this probability can change as as time changes, okay? This is for the October meeting, October 29th. We still have a 92% chance almost of an ease. And then for December, we have a 99% chance of an ease, which is good, okay? So that's basically what I'm looking at, and that's one of the main points why I'm bullish on this crypto market. Now let's switch back to AVAX here. Talk about AVAX here real quick, okay? Because I talked about this with you guys on this weekly time frame, and I think quite a bit of retail is still asleep, okay, which I'm tracking by the Google Trends here, right? This is the weekly Google Trends, and it's for the search term Bitcoin, which has high correlation if I trace it back to previous bull cycles or waves, right? We're still at a very low point for retail, okay? So retail's still sleeping, okay? I'm not surprised. Most of retail's still sleeping. At least the ones that come later in this market, which is not good, right? I want to be here early. I'm here all the time, really. So this is basically what I'm looking at for AVAX falling wedge pattern. Okay, very short and sweet falling wedges. You should definitely be paying attention to them because they're very common, very simple, very effective, and if you get in, at probably near the bottom of the falling wedge, in my opinion, that's a lot lower risk than chasing a breakout, right? Or even during the breakout when on the day of when it's pumping, that's super high stress, right? That's super high risk, right? In my opinion. So this is why falling wedges are very effective. Now, falling wedges have a higher chance of breaking to the upside, and if AVAX breaks to the upside here, price target would be about above $90 if it breaks out here, for example. Now, price targets are estimates only. There could be more, there could be less. Very much depends on what happens with Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin starts dumping these altcoin setups, they're not going to be worth very much, okay? I did a more detailed video on Bitcoin earlier today. I will link you guys at the end of this video. I never trade altcoins without a clear understanding of Bitcoin. So this is basically what I'm looking at for AVAX. I also mentioned that within the falling wedge pattern, there was also a cup and handle scenario. This actually broke out to the upside. Okay, and the price target for this breakout here would be about $39 for AVAX. So this is basically what I'm looking at for Avalanche. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing any more of Avalanche or any other coins in this market by dropping a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.